Okay. So can you tell me, what is your affiliation with Anthony Quattrocchi's Martial Arts Institute?
I train here. I teach here. I've been coming since 2009.
Okay. And how would you say that training at AQMAI has affected or impacted your life?
It's definitely a really good stress release. I work in the corrections field, so it helps me stay safe. The teaching here is excellent, and it's real. It's down to earth.
Can you think of a real life example where it's been helpful to you?
In the jail?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, can you elaborate
I
without
really
getting...
can't elaborate, but
Okay.
it was just, it keeps you safe so you can go home to your family.
Perfect. And when you first arrived at the school, what was your first impression of the place?
My first impression was I saw the falls from, I believe it was Sensei Cameron at the time. And I didn't think that they were anything because I came from an older school where their throws were much higher. And I was like, that doesn't look like anything until I took a fall. And it was a very, very different and a lot more impact, that's for sure.
And so that was what you thought coming into the class, and you obviously learned that the fall was much more than you thought. What was your impression as you left? What made you decide you wanted to come back?
That was a difference. There was a difference. There was a different feeling. It might, certain things look the same, but when you go on the mat, you have to be on the mat to really feel the difference. Because a lot of the basic stuff is the basic stuff, but as as you advance, there's a lot more involved that it's hard to explain unless you're here.
Okay. And what other styles had you practiced in before you got here?
In one style before, Bushido Ryu, under Shinan Jean James, and that school closed. He had passed. That was an excellent school, and that was under a Pereira system, Shinan Pereira from the Tremont, Bronx, Miami Ryu, I believe. And we did throws, locks, we did all of that. And then when I came here, we do all of that also, but we do more striking here, and the throws are more effective, more impact. The locks are more impact. There's a lot more explaining in detail. I'm somebody that's tense and always am fighting that tension, and here we learn how to, to relax more, opposed to someone telling you, just relax, which makes me more tense.
That's an excellent point, yes. It's harder to do it than just listen to it. And do you notice a difference in yourself as a person from having studied here?
Yes, and I'll go back to when I first started. I took a 7-year period off, and I wound up getting involved in a major lawsuit. So I had to get back to martial arts, and I found this place with a coworker, and it was just, even the people, the officers that I work with, they're like, Sarge, they're like, you're a lot more relaxed, and it made a big difference. Home life, work life, life, it made a much better difference.
That's great to hear. That's great. Well, if you have any last thoughts or comments about an event, a person here, anything that strikes you as significant?
I think the instructors, Shihan is beyond excellent, and he's very patient, and Renshi Cameron and Renshi Atkins are just, I can't compare them to anybody else. And then all the other senseis that are here, and all the people here, it's like a family, which is really, really cool.
That's great. Well, I really appreciate you talking with me. Thank you very much.
All right.